this is Jenny and my foster dog Ned, who insists on being in today's video. Today's video is all about teaching and having a work-life balance. Many people think, oh, teaching has it so easy. You just work from 8 to 3, you're off all summer. Just stay tuned. So during the hours of 8 to 3, teachers are teaching. Most of our work actually occurs outside of those hours. So if you think about it, you just can't show up and start teaching. You have to have a plan, you have to have a seating chart, you have to do different trainings like diabetes and EpiPens. You have to have contact with parents, you have to make your photocopies, you have to have stuff uploaded onto Google Classroom or whatever other online platform your school might be using. You then have papers to grade in the evening. It's impossible just to work from 8 to 3. I'm in my 14th year teaching now. I teach high school Spanish. I've also taught at the middle school level. And my first few years of teaching were chaotic. I would go to work all day, come home, have dinner, and work until my eyes could not stay open any longer. But luckily, over the past few years, I have found some work-life balance. And let me give you a few tips about that. The first tip is to pre-plan. So that time off in the summer is not just 3 months of you sitting on the beach. No. I use a lot of that time to lay out or map out what the school year is going to look like. Ned, you're going to need to stop eating the shirt, please. Especially if I haven't taught a course in a while or it's a brand new course for me, I'll lay out each unit I need or want to cover, and then I'll piece them together in an order that makes the most sense so that everything flows. Tip number 2 is to pre-plan. Not pre-plan, just pre-plan. I know a lot of teachers may be just trying to stay one day ahead of the kids. Ned, behave. But for me, that seems like more work. I like to say, okay, I know this unit is coming to an end soon, so I will sit down and spend 1 or 2 days mapping out the next unit in more detail. Because if you recall, in the summer, I just gave a rough sketch of what the school year will look like. Now I'm planning the unit in detail. So a unit may typically last 2 to 3 weeks. I sit down and get that all finished at once. Any worksheets that go along with it, stories we're going to cover. I've done 3 weeks of work in just 1 or 2 days, so I have the rest of my evenings and my weekend free. Tip number 4 is to try to look at the whole picture. So this year I'm currently teaching Spanish 1 and 4. I know that if Spanish 1 has a test on Friday, that I need to grade those tests. So I will try to avoid also giving Spanish 4 a test that day or a project due that day, so I don't have a bunch to grade all on the same night. My 5th and final tip is to have a bag of tricks that you can just go to. So I suggest having some kind of Word document that you can just type out your little bag of tricks, as I say. Your typical activities that you can do, the games that you can usually do. So when you're stuck, you're not trying to reinvent the wheel, you just pull up your document. Oh yeah, we haven't done this game in a while, we haven't done this activity in a while, and just kind of rotate your mix there. So thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you would like to watch more videos on lifestyle. Gracias.